If you like to dine out, let me tell you, you're on the right channel. Hi everyone, my name is Peter Dills.
And I'm Mike Bingley. Welcome to Straight Off the Menu, not your average food show.
No, we go to restaurants all over Southern California.
Oh yes we do. And you know what makes the show nice? I don't like some of the things Peter likes and vice versa.
You know, Mike loves a Long Island iced tea.
And Peter loves champagne.
Straight off the menu.
I do like a Long Island iced tea.
I know you do.
How are you, Peter?
I'm doing well. When's the last time you've had a Long Island iced tea?
It's been a couple of months, I think. Yeah, it's been a couple of months.
I think we should redo that opening. The more I look at it, and I'm like, and Mike and I, sometimes we don't get along or don't agree.
Yeah.
We got to be in pirate outfits and say, "Aye there, matey." Sometimes we just don't get along there.
I don't know about that now, but hey, you know, hey, whatever floats your boat.
We'll be the, I was going to say the gay pirates.
Yeah. Oh, the butt pirates? Hey, you know what?
All right.
Hey, you know, hey man, don't get all uppity with me back there. You know, shoot, I saw that girl trying to sop you up with a biscuit earlier, Oliver. Hey,
what's the show called?
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Biscuits and gravy.
This is Straight Off the Menu, and I just want to say, come down and see us here at Rocco's Tavern. We are live. We try to do it every Monday, and we're here at 3 o'clock. We go live. We set up earlier, of course, and Peter is always buying drinks. He always is buying the rounds down here. I love it.
But you stopped drinking.
No, I got water here, you know.
All right, well,
no, I didn't stop drinking. I just, you know, I have days that I can drink. You know, I gotta take care of my.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want that liver to be snapping away at me. You know.
No, no.
So
well, we'll wait till the new year to.
Oh no,
start
no,
the
I
booze.
ain't gonna wait that damn long. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, so Peter.
Yes.
You had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was all right.
Good. Good.
To be honest with you, it was okay.
Well,
it was meant to be well.
Well, I went out to the desert for Thanksgiving out at Dove Springs, but we'll get to that later during the show. But
okay.
And I got some stuff, guys.
And you?
Guy, yeah.
Did it right?
Did it right. I did it right.
Yeah.
So, lamb chop.
Oh, lamb chop. Oh, we're gonna start with Avanti then.
Yes.
Avanti Bar and Bistro up on Sierra Madre in Pasadena, and I put a couple pictures on Facebook, and a couple people said, "Well, wait a minute, Avanti's a pizza place."
Yeah.
No, not.
He closed that little place on Lake and Union.
Yep.
Yep. They closed it by the Auto Club there. They closed that, and I love that place. I love their pizzas and everything.
I was there for what, 17, 25 years?
Oh yeah, and it was a beautiful
forever.
restaurant. It was small, but the guy did it right. You know. Now this one here, he did it right as well.
Yeah.
It's a great place. Full bar. You know. Get your mind really right.
Yep. So I didn't eat all these three. We had 3 people for dinner, but I had, okay, those are the lamb chops, and below that is the risotto. And okay, well, we'll move on to the chicken piccata. That's okay. Let's go back to the lamb chops. Okay, the lamb chops on a risotto, which is basically, what is risotto, like puffed up rice? Basically.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So they at Avanti, they have your choice of the lamb chops, New Zealand lamb chops cut up, or, which we opted for, was the lamb chops on a risotto. This is about $32.
Tender?
Tender, but the most expensive thing on the menu. You're not going to find anything.
It better be tender.
It better be tender.
Yeah.
Lamb chops.
You know, I have to look at that. I'm not kidding. My mouth is watering looking at that.
Yeah.
You know, that looks really good.
Yeah, they do it right.
Yeah.
They do it right. So Avanti up on Sierra Madre Boulevard is more than just the pizza place. They do have the pizza. They have the wood-fired ovens and all that stuff.
But they're personal. You can't get the one for, you you can't get like a 14-inch pizza anymore. They're all small.
Yeah.
Or do they? Or
no,
do they do that now?
They do they call them signature pizzas, which people call personal pizzas. They're small. They're 10 to 12 inches like that. They don't do the big. They don't do the big traditional,
like they did at the other place,
Domino's Shakey's type of pizza.
Well, I mean, at the other place, the cafe over there, they would do the bigger pizzas, and they do the wood-fired and then in the regular oven, and I really like them. And actually, I have not found that I don't like the pizzas that I've had there at the new Avanti, but everything else is dynamite. You know.
And, okay, so that was the lamb chops and risotto, the chicken piccata, which you just showed with the mushrooms on top. Here it is, and this is probably their most sold dish there. It's called chicken piccata. You can see the mushrooms and then the broccoli on the side. That's $16.95.
I think that's my wife Teresa's favorite dish.
Yeah, my friend Ken ordered that. That's his favorite, chicken piccata. They're at
has lemon, and it's kind of a lemon, kind of a lemony flavor.
And there's a little pasta. They give you a little pasta on the side. $16.95. It wasn't too bad. Now here's the dish that I actually had. I had the lamb shank, which is commonly known as uso buco. Uso buco, right there. And I screwed up on the pictures. I'm sorry. Mike told me not to get the sideways camera, and I did it. I don't know why. I guess for the video, I'm supposed to put them on sideways.
Well, yeah.
So that's the uso buco. And that comes with usually mashed potatoes. I opted for the pasta on the side. Comes with fresh vegetables. I think that was about 27 bucks. Lamb shank, really, really good.
Yeah. Now, you don't get a salad or anything with this. This is called
you have to pay extra for the salad, which we did. We got a little
and I knew
side
that.
salad.
I just wanted to make sure.
So Avanti has free parking.
Oh yeah, they do. And that's something to be said.
Street parking. It's the only kid in town, meaning on that block there's no other restaurants. And so it's a nice place. If you're watching the show for the holidays, I recommend it. Is it the greatest Italian food in the world? No. But it's reasonable.
Pretty damn good, though.
Pretty damn good.
And I got to tell you, speaking of pizzas, I just need to say this, and I'm not saying this just to be an advertiser or anything like that. Down here at Rocco's,
they do have
in Old Town Pasadena, they got the smaller pizzas, but they're damn good.
Yeah.
They really are. So, and then they've got oysters down here, too, and they got all kinds of stuff. Their burgers are pretty good. So, and you had a salad earlier. You can get things that are friendly to everyone's on a diet after Thanksgiving,
Ain't
so
that the truth?
Anyways, but of course if you're gonna drink, maybe have a glass of wine and a salad, get your mind right and get your body right at the same time, Well, that's what you do, right?
I get Avanti's got a full bar. They got TVs at the bar.
So trade.
They got the happy hour, and they have a late night happy hour. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay. 8, huh?
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. Or a snowman.
Or a snowman. Yeah, Christmas is coming upon us.
So Avanti Bar and Grill up there on Sierra Madre, 8 out of 10.
Wow. Good. I haven't been there in a while. And I sure like, what's the gentleman that...
Bobby.
Bobby's always been really, really nice.
Bobby's the best.
And they take really good care of you. The service has always been top rate.
I was noticing that last night with all these restaurants cutting back. Bobby, the owner, wasn't there, but 6 nights out of the week he is. There are like 5 people in the kitchen. Yeah. They have busboys. They have a bartender. They do it right. They're not,
And again, this is Avanti. What is it, Bistro and Bar? Is that what it's called?
Avanti Bistro and Bar.
Okay, and it's on Sierra Madre Boulevard?
Sierra Madre Boulevard above the Vons there.
In the lovely city of Pasadena.
Yeah, I do recommend, especially now that we're moving into the holiday season, I do recommend reservations. We were there on a Sunday night. Yeah. It was busy.
Yeah. We used to go on a Sunday afternoon, and it was either Saturday or Sunday, and you'd get right in. But that was early. Yeah. Hey, I took a little trip over the holiday, and I went to this.
Lone Pine?
No, I didn't quite go that far.
Okay.
I kept it closer to this place called Randsburg, and it's kind of a living type ghost town, and it's got a lot of history. And we don't have time to talk about all the history, but this Randsburg, they've got some good saloons there. This one saloon is the White House Saloon, and basically the attraction is all the motorcyclists, the off-roaders go to, this place. And this saloon that you're looking at right here is like the craziest saloon there. I mean, there'll be hundreds and hundreds of people in this saloon. And
you forgot to mention Ann Floozy House.
Yeah, and Floozy House. There's a Floozy House. Now, there is some floozies in there, and you might see some in the pictures. But see that? I just need to see that trailer right there.
Yeah.
That's an Indian taco trailer.
Oh.
So
I thought you were going to say that's trailer trash.
Oh no, Indian taco. So I had to get an Indian taco there, and what it is they're big. We'll see down in the show here, but they're huge. They're like a small pizza in a way, And there it is, and it's got a mixture of beans and meat and stuff, and it's like a fry bread. And,
it's an Indian taco.
It's an Indian. That's what you call an Indian taco. Now that son of a gun there was $10, so it's a little pricey, but it was there, and we did it, and my friend Mark and I, our correspondent from the Reno area, I was with there.
I got a dumb question for you.
Yeah.
When you went into the saloons and the bars up there.
That's Rensburg. We got a lot of old stuff there. Yeah. Go
Randsburg.
ahead. Yeah.
When you go into bars up there and you go, do they still have Budweiser and Miller
Absolutely.
and Coors?
Absolutely.
Man, I guess that's another show.
I got to tell you a little story. There's two bars in Rensburg. The one the White House, and then there's a place called the Joint. And I've been going to Randsburg since 1999. Not a good year. Anyways, the Joint, I went into this place called the Joints across the street, and there was this little old lady that owned it. And she was in her 80s at that time. And, all the crazy bikers were across the street, and, they're paying $3 for a beer. You go into the Joint, it was $2 for a beer. But if you started getting a little uppity, she'd just point the finger and say, "Get out." And one of the things in there was always like hot in there. It was hot, it was like, wow. And, anyways, the Joint is a really place, and I think we got some pictures of the Joint.
Why do they call it the Joint?
It's just what they named it. And you can run through those pictures, Gene. Again, this is Randsburg, California, which they say is a living ghost town, and it's really cool. I would like to go there when it's don't got all the craziness of the weekends, and as you can see, they got all the
Is it like
off-roaders.
that every weekend?
No, not really. It's just the holidays are really bad. But if you're into like old stuff, they got junk shops, and they even got an off-road shop there. But most of the stuff is old hotels and stuff. And you got a question?
Looks like Dean Lee's trying to.
Yeah.
Well, you said ghost, so the voice of God is going to speak.
The voice of God, yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, go right ahead.
Some comments online. Are these like rival bars? Because they're talking about the Joint being across the street, but are they in competition with one another?
No, I wouldn't say so. But the thing is it was back in the day. It was a complete different clientele, but now it's kind of the same because. In 2012,
who's that?
That's the little old lady that owned it. And she passed away.
Oh, okay.
Olga is her name, and she passed away in 2012. And she happens to share the same birthday as me, September 24th.
Okay.
And so there was a connection there. But she was always so sweet. And if you're familiar with the area, she would tell you a lot of the history, the Burl Schmidt tunnel. She knew Burl Schmidt, and she used
Burl
to.
Schmidt?
Burl Schmidt.
I know her brother.
Really?
No Schmidt.
Yeah, no Schmidt. Well, anyways, this old lady here, Olga, did we lose?
I got it.
Yeah. Did we? Her great granddaughters work in the place, and these pictures here, like an old piano, and I don't know if we saw it, but there's a jukebox in there that has Glenn Campbell when he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
And now in 1999, when I went in there,
guy.
I went up to that jukebox and I said, "Oh, I like your jukebox." And Olga says, "Oh, I hope you didn't put any money in there. That jukebox hasn't worked in 30 years, And back in the day, she had the old clink clink cash register. I swear, Peter, it was like going into a time machine. I was like, whoa, this is so trippy, And they didn't gouge you for beer. I really, really dug the place. And they've kind of carried it on. They don't gouge you, still don't gouge you. And they have full liquor there. You can get a great.
How much is a drink?
I believe that I had a Bloody Mary, and I think a Bloody Mary was like $5.50.
Wow.
Or something.
But not the fancy kind that Solomon makes.
Yeah, no, not that. But it was good. And then the beers, I think, are $2.50, for a bottle of Bud. Now, I may be wrong because, I was in the moment and stuff. But anyways, they don't rip you off. So, anyways,
it's user friendly.
It's user easy for me to say. And I think we went through all those pictures pretty much, Gina. So,
how far is it from LA?
It's probably 100 and probably 150.
That's not bad.
Yeah, let's see.
3 hour
130 miles. It's you get to Mojave, and it's probably a good 40 minutes past Mojave. It's up between by the town of Ridgecrest, Inyokern, all that in there.
You go to all these places. You know where I want to go with you? Honestly, Harris Ranch.
I'd love to go to Harris Ranch.
I want to go to Harris Ranch and get some of that beef up there.
I thought you were going to say you wanted to go to Haiti's. Anyway, so hey, no, we would love. We need to do that. That'd be great. That'd be a great trip. I've never been there. So, anyways, now, Randsburg is a great place. I'd highly recommend going there if you just want to see an old town and want to have a couple beers. It's funky. It's cool. It's a gold mining town. I failed to mention that. So. And they've had claims that came and gone over the years. And I did go to another place. I didn't snap pictures of it, but there's a little place out, what is it, Somethingburg? I can't think of the name of it. But it's a little mining community where everyone brings their trailers and stuff, and they pay like a little fee to mine there. And they got a little store. It's kind of crazy, So, yeah. Anyway, but that's Randsburg. But I will tell you, I was out for the weekend, and we went to, I was out to Red Rock Canyons where I stayed, which is about probably 30 minutes from Randsburg. And our correspondent from Reno, Mark, he cooks his turkey, and we have these videos that I wanted to show you. And I know Thanksgiving's gone, but
people eat turkey during.
No, but this might be what you would want to do for Christmas because it's, it was to die for, moist, and then as you will see if you can roll the videos there, and it'll explain itself.
So, which way's the wind blowing? Gotta put that vent towards the wind. We'll put it this way. So, low part of the turkey. I think it's gotta go like this.
So you want the low part of the turkey by the vent?
Well, yeah, because there's a couple of, there's 2 bolts there and only 1 here.
What do you got that stuff with? I see a big onion in there.
Yeah. And the stuffing is in there.
Now how long?
There's cranberries in it.
How long will it take to cook this turkey?
This turkey
13 minutes a pound. And it's 18 what? It's going to take 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours.
4 hours. And you got to add coals about what, every hour?
Every hour. That's why you got the little flipper doors there.
And you really don't want to use over an 18-pound turkey.
Well, it would have been better if we could have got a
we were looking
15.
for a 16. Okay,
want me to do it?
No? You think? Yeah, we ain't got the lid on yet.
Got a lot of butter on it. And a lot of garlic stuffed under the skin.
And when do you put the bacon on it?
In a minute.
We're gonna
Let it go for a few minutes.
get it warmed up here. It's not. I don't think it's touching. I think we're good.
And
how did you film that? That looked good.
I believe this is that's a 22-inch Weber grill, okay, and it's marked. And we've got a few more videos to go, but you got to be careful. You don't want to get too big of a turkey because then it doesn't fit in there. So if you want to roll that other video there, Gina, and but he.
Did you film that from your iPhone?
This was so good. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not dragging a multi-$1,000 camera out in the sand, you know. And
you know what the biggest problem I heard from people about turkeys is or was cooking them? People don't thaw the turkey long enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this was actually they froze this one to bring camping, and then they thawed out, and he had a method of the poundage per day, and he had it down. So yeah, go ahead and roll it. Again?
13 minutes a pound, so you got, say it's 10 pounds, that's 130 minutes. Then you got 8 pounds. That's 24 and
18.49.
18 and a half. Okay. Let me get this on. I'll figure it out. It's going to be about 4 hours. Mike's got a calculator on his phone.
So, what you do every time you put more coals in here, that's when you take the bacon out and put new bacon on, right?
if it's crisp enough to eat. Yeah, and then the last hour maybe don't do any bacon, and because the spots under this, remember they won't be as brown.
Yeah, I got you. And like you say, you add coals about every hour.
Right.
And how many coals you add in there? Just fill the basket. 8?
8 coals an hour.
8 coals an hour.
You start with 20
on each side.
And you start with 25.
Now, and there's no coals on the bottom. Just
yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't need to put the 4. I don't think.
The 4.
Well, I have my 25, and even though it hasn't been an hour, we're just starting. But it takes a half hour or so for the coals to get good. When I'm ready to go, I add 4 aside now. It's just me. I found that I like doing that.
So you are going to check the temperature, and what temperature's got to get up to be cooked?
For turkey?
Yeah.
I think it's 165, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So you just don't go by the time, really.
Well, you always want to check with a meat thermometer, especially with fowl.
Or it could be foul.
You don't want your fowl.
I got a good question for you.
Yeah.
Turkey, what happens when the coals go out?
Your ride just left, man. Did you hear it go by? What? Oh no! Well, I know you can't hear on our monitor here, but what they do, you put 8 coals an hour, and he's telling that in the video on each side. It's indirect cooking, so you have a little compartment on this side and a compartment on this side. And as he said in the video, you start with 25 coals to start, and then about an hour into it, you put 8 coals. 8 coals and 8 coals, I guess. Okay. And if I got that, maybe I got that screwed up. But anyways, you do it every hour, and you'll show and then he changes the bacon, and you have something that agrees on.
Yeah,
so here you go.
Yeah. Everything goes good with bacon.
What are we doing now here? Oh,
that's basting bacon.
Well, we took it off, and now we're putting more on. You want to go the other way now?
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, you can go the other way.
And Mark's putting more charcoals. How many charcoals you putting in there again, Mark?
8.
For 8? 8 every hour.
Just dropped it a little.
Now, you put 4 on each side?
No, 8 on each side.
Oh, 8 on each side. Okay.
Oop, there went one of them.
There went one of them.
Wait for me.
More. We're going to be eating Thanksgiving dinner for 3 days.
Oh, I missed one. Okay. There you go.
Look at that.
I think that's good, huh?
Yeah.
One more? There's one left here.
Yeah, put it on there.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Covered up until the next hour.
We have to eat this. This is part of Thanksgiving.
Oh,
yeah, I was just saying.
Oh, look at that.
Breakfast burrito, but
look at that.
I got more bacon. I got the good bacon for breakfast
look at
burritos.
that. Well, I'll do a little pan and where we're at so everyone kind of knows. And of course, that's my good friend Colleen right there. And,
The love of your life.
That's it. That's it. And the fire's out right now, but it will be on later. And I don't know. This life doesn't appeal to a lot of people, but
What's the banner
this is
say?
Thanksgiving weekend, and there's a lot of people out here in Red Rock Canyon above Mojave. But
Straight off the menu.
when it's not Thanksgiving weekend, you can have the desert to yourself. Oh shoot. Okay. I got, oh, look at, looky there.
Looky here.
Yeah, look at.
That's good bacon.
Okay, you know what that means? It's time to turn this camera off.
More Mike Bingley, more Mike Bingley. That's what everybody wants. Who's this guy?
Hey, you know what? This guy here is our Mark Scoyen. He's our correspondent.
Reno
from Reno
correspondent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is not the first time I had his turkey, you know, but man, that bacon. Oh my goodness. You know you're not eating much on Thanksgiving. You're anticipating this big dinner, and you know every hour you pull this smoked turkey bacon. Oh my goodness, not turkey bacon, but you know it's cooked. Oh, it's just. I don't want to spit on myself, you know. Oh man, and no, it's great, and I would really suggest that's something that you know you try. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult, you know. And actually, you go online and you can look up the recipes.
Okay.
Even there's in the Weber, if you buy a Weber. You know, barbecue.
I got about the same size.
It comes with a little book, and it has the recipes in there, and the times and all that stuff. And the good thing about the Weber, and we've hit on this as on a show in the past, is, you know, it's unique the way things cook and radiates, and then you have the way the air vents are, you know, and it cooks a little faster than some of the other barbecues. So there's something to say. No, not plugging Weber barbecues. There are other takeoffs, but. Anyways, do we have one more? Is that it? Oh, okay. Well, this is the finale on you know the turkey.
Mike eats the turkey.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go.
They just put a turkey.
So that was it. That's the turkey, man.
So he went in there with the turkey by himself.
Yeah, he went, no. Believe me, that turkey was you know on the table real quick, you know. And anyways, I just before I forget, I just wanted to acknowledge that Joe Walker chimed in.
Oh, okay.
And about what I was talking about, you know, the ghost town there, Randsburg. That general store is jamming, and they have it's a great place for the kids, and they have good burgers, and they have you know the soda jerk things. And
when's Joe Walker going to come to Rocco's and join us?
I don't know what the deal is. He chimes in a lot. Hopefully he can make it down here, especially when you're buying. So hey, you know. But
so we only got a minute left.
Well, hey, show the Thanksgiving dinner real quick here. I
wanted to give myself
go
a
through those
shameless
pictures
plug real quick.
I just want to show you those. Go
ahead.
If you have it there, or you don't have it. We only have a minute left.
Yeah, we only have a minute left.
So join me on Saturday at 4:30 on AM 870 KRLA. The Answer. Do we have some other? No. No, we don't. Can we? Are they worth? Can we show them next week?
Sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
For now, it's Peter Dills.
And I'm Mike Bingley, and I'll get to Whiskey Creek next week.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Sorry, didn't get to it. But
good job, though.
Yeah.
Videos look good.
Hey, thanks for watching. Come down and see us here at Rocco's Tavern, Old Town Pasadena.
Give the show an 8.